Hi, welcome to my craft room. We're going to make a container with the thick window sheets. They come two to a package and the sheets are 12 by 12 and they come with this protective coating over them and you'll want to remove that. And it's on the front and on the back. These are not in our regular catalog. These are in our clearance section. You know what? I think I will leave that on and that'll take away some of the glare until after we get it cut out. Now I'm going to cut this sheet 5.5 inches to fit on the Fancy Favors Big's die. And that fits perfect. And with this, you want to use the extended pad, and I'm using 2 layers of shims for this because this window sheet is thick, and so you will need that. And then for the top, instead of using the regular extended pad, I'm going to use the crease pad. And if you've never worked with one of the containers before, anytime you work with a die that has a lot of fold lines in it, always use a crease pad. Otherwise, you're not benefiting from that die because the creases won't come out as sharp and clear. And with this, that's really important. So snap that out. And now we're removing that, and let's get creative with this. So we're going to use the vintage wallpaper embossing folder, and I'm feeling of that to find out which is the portion that has the raised up image. That will go on the back side and the flatter on the front. Now I'm using no tabs on my Big Shot, and when you run that through, go through slower than usual because of the thickness of this. And then you're going to just flip this around and you will put your embossing folder on the other side with one difference. This is where the tab is that connects the two sides. You can trim that down and it'll fit in that embossing folder perfect, or if you want to just fold it back, and that's what I like to do because I want the security of having 2 lines of that sticky strip there. Match it up with your previous embossing, making sure that you don't go beyond your fold lines for the bottom of your container, and run it through again. Now when you come to where that is folded over, it's going to be a tight squeeze, but I've made several of these and it works fine, so just go ahead and put it right on through. Doesn't do any damage to your Big Shot. And isn't that lovely? And you could use any embossing folder. And I found that the bone folder doesn't really work with this, but your hands work great. So you want to now crease that on each and every one of those folds and also at the bottom. Get those turned in really, really well. Now, like I told you before, the window sheet is found in our clearance, so I had that on my blog. So you want to go in there and get all that information. You want to move on this. This isn't anything you want to wait on because we don't know how much longer they will be in there. And so if this is something you want, take advantage of it. I'm using the sticky strip and I'm putting double layers on the base and at the side. Because I'm going to be putting something in this, I really want to make sure that that holds well. And you want to burnish this onto that window sheet. And then with your paper piercing tool, just pull off those strips, connecting your sides first and then your bottom. So line that up, and once you get it all matched up, then you want to take your hands and burnish that. You want to really rub that well together. Put your flaps in and remove your sticky strip and adhere that together. And there's so many different things you could use this for with the holidays coming up. I'm going to show you a couple of ideas, but you know, I'm sure you're going to come up with some too. Please let me know what you come up with. But these are great for giving a little gift. And I don't know if I told y'all the price of these window sheets. It's almost half of what the price was when they were in the big catalog. It's only $2.79 for the 2 sheets. And you can get 4 of these containers out of those 2 sheets. So it's a real good deal. And then after you've got that folded, then take your bone folder and work that together. I gave my granddaughter a little gift in one of these with nail polish and all the accessories. Just makes a cute gift. Now we're going to get creative with embellishing this. And I was shooting for 1.5, but this is just a little bit wider than that because I wanted to have my flowers line up the same on both sides. Now this is the back side of your container, but you want to take your fingers and just kind of begin to get those creases in your designer paper. And then you'll remove it and put your adhesive. And I have my finger there indicating where I need to stop with that adhesive. And then I'm going to overlap that. Okay. Bring that together. And the flower that we made in the previous video, I'm going to be putting this onto the front. And I recommend you use like multi-purpose glue or several of the glue dots. That multi-purpose glue really, really holds. I love it. Okay, and we're going to put a little bit of grass in there, and then I'm just putting some things in that are close at hand here, some craft ideas. Wouldn't anyone love to receive this? What a nice gift. Or I have this in my craft room, and I have jelly beans in it, and the women really enjoy it. Gals, I hope that I have given you some new ideas on using the window sheets. And until the next time, thank you so much for dropping by.